Hi, this is Mike for Draft Buddy with another demo video for the fantasy football version of Draft Buddy. In this one, I am in a league which is a three-player keeper league, and we have some trades. So I just thought I'd do a quick video show how to apply trades that involve draft picks and keepers. But it would also apply to players as well if the draft was ongoing. Okay, so I've already got my Draft Buddy set up for this year. This is for a league called the Dirty Dozen Experts League. Been going on for many years. You can see here I've got 3 keepers input, and keepers in this case cost a draft pick, meaning the players you keep, you need to forfeit a draft pick in the draft to keep them. And what draft pick that is depends in this case on where they're drafted in prior years. Okay, so I've got the rules set up. I got my scoring set up. I've already run compiled cheat sheets on the action tab over here, and you can see that the keepers tab appeared. Okay, I've already got my owner's input as well. All right, right here. So since it's a keeper league, the keeper tab appears. Like I said, it's a 3-player keeper league maximum, so there's 3 rows for each team. I haven't put the keepers in yet. They haven't been declared yet, but there was a trade that I just received an email for right here showing Dr. Football gave up Jeremy Langford and the 8.04 pick in the draft to Sleeper U for the 4.07 pick. All right, so I guess the first thing you need to make sure is that you have your draft report set up. Okay, and I already have that created as well as a result of doing the compiled cheat sheets, but I have to make sure that I have the draft in the right order here. So when I put the owners in, I made sure that I put the draft order in properly, 1 to 12, and then when I hit compile, not only did the keepers tab appear, but the draft report tab was set up appropriately. So you can see that I have the 10th pick in the draft. Where did I leave that open? Right here. So here's Draft Buddy with the 10th pick in the draft. Rookie Scouting Portfolio, friend Matt Waldman, he's got the 1st pick in the draft. And that is consistent with what we've got here. Okay, so our draft report is set up properly, so now we can input the trades, or that trade in particular. All right, and all you have to do is you put trades in right on the draft report tab. All right, so whether the draft is ongoing and I already have some players in here or not, then you basically just see the column here that says pick or player traded to. All right, and all you need to do is click on the appropriate pick or player if he's already drafted, and there's a drop down that appears, and it shows all the possible teams that the pick or player was traded to. All right, so in this case, what do we say the trade was? We said it was, over my email here, 4.07 goes to Dr. Football. All right, so 4.07 right now should be a Sleeper U pick. I scroll down to 4.07. Right here, yes, it is their Sleeper U. Okay, and that's going to go to Dr. Football. Okay, and then the other half of the trade was the 8.04 pick goes to Sleeper U. All right, so down here I scroll down a little more, 8.04. That was a Dr. Football pick. Now it's Sleeper U. Okay, and Jeremy Langford goes to Sleeper U. Now presumably he may only made this trade to be a keeper, so why don't we just put him in too. We'll go to Sleeper U on the Keepers tab, and right here I'm going to select running back. I'm going to select, who do we say, Jeremy Langford. There he is right there. Okay, these players are in order by ranking right now, but you can change that easily by going to the draft report tab and switching to select players. Just the alphabetical there. There's not a separate selection. Oh yes, right here. Separate selection on the keepers tab. Sort these players by ranking. We can change that to first name, last name. Okay. Thought it was all one. And then you can see they're ordered alphabetically now. All right. So I'll just switch that back to ranking. Oop. Okay. Which would change the order of this drop down. Okay. And then as the other keepers are declared, then I'm going to enter all the keepers for each of the teams, and they'll update the rosters tab. So already on the rosters tab, we should see Jeremy Langford for Sleeper U. Why isn't he there? We should see Jeremy Langford taken off here. Oh, I didn't put the draft pick in. Okay, perfect. All right, I was getting worried there. I did not put the draft pick that he had to give up. Now, I didn't check and see what draft pick that is. All right, so I'll have to confirm that. But since this is a keeper league where you have to give up a draft pick, I need to put the draft pick in this other column here. Here are all the draft picks for Sleeper U, and you can see they no longer have a 4.07 pick. They do have the 8.04 pick. Let's put that one in for now. Okay. And in this case, what happens is the Jeremy Langford gets copied over to the draft report tab in that 8.04 for Sleeper U. All right, the new owner of this pick or player. And now on the offense tab, Jeremy Langford is blanked out. All right. On the rosters tab, Sleeper U has him. Now, if I need to change that, if I put the wrong pick in there for whatever reason, then I need to go back to the draft report tab, highlight the position and player. Okay, I'm going to go clear contents. Okay, or delete on Windows, just delete button. All right, and then I would have to go back to the keepers tab and change this pick. All right, so if I had the wrong pick in there, say Jeremy Langford actually only costs a 12th round pick, then I'd put that in. And then that process, Draft Buddy would copy Langford over to the 12th round pick for Sleeper U. So if we scroll down a little more, there he is right there. Okay, and then we have the same result on the offense tab. He's marked out. On the rosters tab, he's on that team. Okay, so there's a couple things to keep in mind, especially for keeper leagues that where the keepers cost a draft pick, and if you're entering trades, then draft picks or players. If you're in a league with lots of trades, you want to get comfortable with doing both sides of the trade on the draft report tab, just to keep your draft report tab in the right order and everyone's getting the right picks, and then the players will track to the right teams. Okay, that's it for today, and thanks for watching.